Hello everyone, this is a demonstration of our DeDLOC tool named Roberto, which will allow us to use distributed computing using the Hivemind library to train machine learning models. To dive right in, this is when you run our tool, this is the first thing you'll see. As you can see, there's a few different options that we can edit for the training, initializing the training. So as you can see here, the first thing that we have is the peer ID. This is where subsequent peers can input the initial peer's IP address into the tool so that they will be able to join in and start training a model. Next, we have the batch size, which we can the initial peer can actually set the batch size that of training data that will be sent to each current peer that's training the model. Here we have the training ID that must match with the training run that the initial peer has started. So if the first peer has Hivemind run, then any subsequent peer must also have that for it. Right now we only have two pre-made models that we can test for. We have a SciFar 10 imaging classification and then NLP intent chatbot. Here we have the weights and biases tab where you can check yes or no if you want to display it, but this will show monitor the training data live using weights and biases and calculate or show the loss on a graph. And server mode is you can check yes or no if you're the initial peer training the model right now. So right now we're going to run the first one right here with server mode with the weights and biases, and it right here in the terminal, as you can see, it'll start running everything, and in a second our tool will output the weights and biases and our IP. So right here we can actually send our IP over to a friend. So I can send it to my friend Quan here. And then I can just copy paste it and go over to the second peer, which would be Quan, and he will be able to input this peer IP, my initial peer, and then also as well start training and join in on the model. Because as you can see right now, it's only training via one peer. So while it takes a second for him to join in, we can look at the Weights and Biases website by taking the link in our tool and actually inputting it the URL. And here it'll show us the number of epochs I have run. So right now we're at 4 epochs, and the loss, as you can see, has already decreased a great amount and will decrease faster once another peer has joined. And now, as you can see here, it is training with 2 peers currently at the same time and averaging the loss. And here we can hit stop right here, and it'll stop the trainer. Thank you.